Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Ready. They'll run here with the rookie. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Gayon for the extra point. The kick is good. The Commanders are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw right away, here's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Now, Milrow, this is designed run, and a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold him to a short game.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going in short game.
Okay, ready? From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Come on. Hey! 70, Denver Wolf.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And we'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Low left side, but that's going to be incomplete. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Ready!
On second down, here's Milroe. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, shot!
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Get this complete to Horton. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Play action, it's Milroe. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's Daniel. That one is brought in by Terry McClure. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Reload!
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll stick with him again. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third down and 9.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing is Daniel. He's got his tight end. That's Simic. And they're going to move this ball inside first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Try the right side this time, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 23
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Ready, set.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Set.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16. Big Leonard Williams that time forces his way in for the second.
15-yard line.
Okay,
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's a short one, caught by Sinnott. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
Down and 9.
Ready.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Seahawks 7.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Check.
On first down, it's Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's Milroe to throw. On the run to the right. He runs with it.
That's just great awareness there. Like, he's looking downfield, he doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
Here's first and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Taken in by Horton. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On first and 10, it's Milroe. just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Mike, can't be lying.
They'll run here with Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Seattle.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
His throw left side is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. 3rd and 2, now Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Pat the 60.
Milrow gonna look to run it himself. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not gonna get in. They stop him up short.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Walker. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
On 1st down, Daniel. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Now, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And third down coming up.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots, even though they weren't able to connect.
Into space. Inside the 20. And he will score. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Get it. Let's go.
Regular play action now with Milrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
70.
On second down, Milrow. Forced. The ball comes out. Looked like one of the Seahawks was in there and did keep the ball with Seattle. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Cougar 19.
They send the tight end in motion. Now Milrow facing third and long. Over the middle, Smith and Jigbo with the grab. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now Daniels. Back into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And welcome down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. To throw is Daniels. This one not quite on target. Too much, and that one falls incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll be second down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First down. With the jigba left side, he's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer, so it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day, and I think these two might have a really bright future together, and the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Trying to start on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
What a good run there. That's going to put them over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
They'll stay on the ground. They'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
1. 2nd and a yard.
Deputy! Cowboy 80!
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught by the tight end. Ben Sinnott, touchdown Commanders. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Day is good. And the Commanders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball to his hands, and he does the rest.
On throw here, right side, ball's incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Now Walker. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Get this complete to Horton. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. They get 20 on the connection. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Pass the 60.
On the ground is Walker. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
One of the tight ends motions right. They'll run it out of the gun with Charbonnet. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
Milroe. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Jalen Milroe sacked. A 15-yard loss. And it's 4th down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
60 bites, 60 bites, go!
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to throw for it on 4th and long. It's a big ask, and the defense turns them away. from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He's inside the 30. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big play to kick off this drive. 42 yards.
Washington.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Derek Hall in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Has caught. That's Lane. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the 1st with Eckler. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
To the air, it's Milroe. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Gain of 21 yards.
Get it.
1st down, Seattle.
60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Hold the stick. Cougar 19.
Milroe throwing on 2nd down. Moving outside the pocket. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Seattle. Milroe going to throw it again. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
This one complete to Bobo. And And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Again, it's Milrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Ready? Panther 60.
Here's Walker. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. That his second touchdown tonight. Myers now to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Seahawks back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21.
Seahawks 21.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Ready up.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, they'll run. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. Clock stops with 1:50 left in the game.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
On third down, they'll throw with Daniel. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
33-yard line.
Come on. Mustang 90. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. We'll give him 4 yards. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
70 Ranger.
They'll throw with Daniel. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Ready, set.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Cougar 19.
Now give on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Down. 19.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. This one all but over. Here's third down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Washington, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Commanders 42, Seahawks 21.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. A short one taken at the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. White, Smith, and Jigba has it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.